Well, autism and Disney characters. The story behind that presentation is that something I've noticed is a lot of people with autism and other disabilities will tend to watch Disney more than anything, and part of that was to just kind of reach out to them on their level. And the goal for this particular presentation was to take several well-known characters that people love and people can relate to, and identify traits of autism in those particular characters. Like, for example, Dopey, Dopey from Snow White, he can't talk, and a person with autism may not be able to talk, and they could only communicate through gestures and movements, and if you take a character like Dopey, you can you can show that character to an audience of parents and individuals and teachers and caretakers, etc. And they can look at Dopey and say, "Oh, he's like, this person," or he can be like that person. And then also, another character I put in is Tigger from Winnie the Pooh, because Tigger doesn't respect personal boundaries. He's always bouncing into Pooh and Piglet and Rabbit, and that's an example of personal boundaries. And then of course, Winnie the Pooh himself, he is very, very gullible. He can believe things that happen as they are, and he's also on a limited diet, hence the picky eating that I mentioned earlier. So those are a few examples of Disney characters that I put into this presentation. I'm hoping to create a volume 2 that I could present maybe next year or something. But for right now, this is the presentation that will focus on those particular characters. There's 9 characters involved, and I'm not going to get into spoilers or anything like that. But it's a really good presentation. So
yes, definitely. I was lucky enough to get a little sneak peek, and I don't want to spoil anything like you said, but I was surprised to see that you were relating some of the characters to family members or people outside of just the person with autism.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Yeah.
You've been watching Autism Knows No Borders. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Also, we'd love to hear from you, so let us know what you think in the comments section. Click here to watch this interview in its entirety. You can also find us on your favorite podcast app. Tune in each week for engaging conversations of how people across the globe are inspiring change and building community. Thanks for watching. Take care.